Hey everybody, thanks for joining in. Today I'm doing another Frank React video for the book reviews, and we're going inside, ta-da, the sounds of Star Wars. Yes, not only does this have amazing photos, it has a little speaker here with buttons, and you hear the actual sounds that Ben Burtt created for the Star Wars movies. The raw sources, not the whole mixed soundtrack and everything like that. So this is the first time that I'm going through the entire book from A to Z. I listened to a couple of tidbits here and there through the years, and this book came out in 2010, so that is a long time to wait for me to show you my reaction. Now, the book is still available on Amazon. I'll put the link, yes, in the description so that you can link and buy it if you wish. And I just want to let you know that this video was filmed with my new camera and my new PC, but under the old settings, OBS settings of the old laptop that I had borrowed from a friend to do some tests with OBS. And so the quality might stagger at some places. So that'll be just for this video. I'll iron out that after, but the sound should be impeccable. You'll hear all the effects, you'll see my reactions, and we'll talk about what we see in the book together. So that being said, Frank Diorio, you're watching DioramaWorkshop.com. Ready? The sounds of Star Wars. Now, pictures from 77. Forms. I'm trying to. My hand here. Sorry, I'm not wearing gloves. To Trig Brown. Okay, this is the contents. Module instructions. Forward by Ben Burtt. Introduction. Yes, King Kong, Forbidden Planet. Have you ever seen this movie, guys? It's really cool. Oldie for sure. War of the Worlds classic. Flash Gordon. I was never really into Flash Gordon. That was before my time, but it did inspire George to do the Star Wars. There's the sound reels, Raiders. Aha, Star Wars. Sound jumps to hyperspace. George early career, THX, American Graffiti. I love American Graffiti. I forgot. I lost track at how many times I actually watched that movie. Do you know they made a figure of this as the Chewbacca prototype or in the designs? It is cool. It looks like they're playing bocce ball. Walruses in a swimming pool. What was, the bear? I think it was Chewbacca that was bear. If I would read through this, it would probably explain details. That's his studio. Death Star. Nice. You guys remember Mandalorian episode? See, I love photos like this behind the scenes of the movie set because it really helps you with dioramas. I really like that. This is a scene. My friend Jamie Seeloff made this scene, and he had brought it to one of the past celebrations, and someone actually tried to, I don't remember if they did steal it or they tried to steal it, but yeah, that was not a cool thing to happen on the set. An early poster. At the Oscars, yeah, he did win the Oscar. The sounds. Okay, I think we're getting into the cool part, and the reason that the book is called The Sounds of Star Wars, and that there's this contraption here. Okay. Sound. Oh, there's a number. Sound 1. Rebel Blockade Runner. Okay, so let's activate this. Is it on? Okay, 01. Are we ready? This is Rebel Blockade Runner. Doesn't sound quite the same when it's just that one effect, is it? Okay, 2. Star Destroyer Rumble. No, you really don't hear that in the movie with all the lasers and everything. That's funny. Okay, number 3. Where's number 3? I remember seeing this. You guys were off topic, but we're looking at the photos. I know that Anthony had so much trouble walking in the desert, and when I was 13 and I saw the making of Star Wars on TV for the first time, I remember thinking it was a real robot because he kept falling all the time. I thought, like, okay, that's an actor in a suit finally. Okay, 03 and 04, we have C-3PO. 03, C-3PO, and 04, R2. Oh, what do you think they say? Did you hear that? Is that, you think, what it is? What it is? I can't even speak. What is it? Anyhow. Okay, I bet you it's... Did you hear that? Okay, let's see.
Did you hear that? They shut down the main reactor. Will be destroyed for sure.
I win! Did you guess the same thing? Okay, R2... It's so genius, the sounds. I don't know how they made that. I have to read the book to find out. But when he would be sad and all that, you'd be sad with him. And he's a robot. It was really ingenious. Like, no wonder he won the Oscar for that. 05, more R2 and C-3PO. Oh, there's a timer on this thing.
At last, where have you been? They're heading in this direction. What are we going to do? We'll be sent to the spice mines of Kessel or smashed into who knows what. Wait a minute, where are you going?
You're not permitted in there. You think I've seen Star Wars enough times? Too many times? Very cool. 05, 05. 06. Okay, this is when the Rebel goes inside the Star Destroyer. When that door sounds, I hear John Williams music right away. It's like so crazy. Very nice. 7. Oh yeah. Recognize that. 08. I assume this is the door blasting open. I bet that's the next one. 08. Did I skip one? 09. there's 09 again. That's still 09. Okay, that's the sounds of the lasers. Ten. Oh, iconic entrance. Now this is Vader's entrance, not the scene where he goes, no! Oh, that was atrocious. Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Okay, number 10. Over. It's so cool. It's like so simple. How, you know, like to think that they invented all these things. It's so iconic now. 11. Neck crunching. Okay, I don't know if they're. I don't have my new glasses yet, and so I'm still seeing a little bit blurry the text, but maybe it would explain what they're trying to use, but like some celery sticks or something. Ew, that was gross. Okay, what's this? 12. Leia zapped by stun gun. Oh yeah, I know that one. Very cool. Then 13. Door closes, escape pod ejection. Do, 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 do. 14. R2 and C3PO. Very cool. 16. Jawas. Utini! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, that's still 15. Sorry, guys. 16. Okay. I can't see it up front because of the tripod, so I didn't see that was 15 again. Okay, this is 16 Jawas. Now they're going to say, Utini! 17. Jawa dialogue. I always laughed so much the first time I heard that, and even today, it's so funny. Like there's a really small Jawa that you see in the movie who like runs with his arms flailing around, and he goes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's like I love it. I love it. How'd they come up with this? It's crazy. Okay. 17, 18. 18 Sandcrawler rolling along. Okay, that was simple enough. 19 hologram projection. Oh, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. That almost sounds like War of the Worlds spaceship that they used. I guess with her voice on top of it. It didn't sound like that in the movie that I remember. Sounds more like a UFO sound effect from the 50s. Oh, 20.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Okay, iconic as well. We miss you, Carrie Fisher. Oh, 21. I know this sound. This is the blue milk kitchen thing. Woo, 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 woo. I have that sound burned in my head. I've watched this movie many times, as if seen. What I'm trying to say, as you have as well, I imagine. Okay, 22. Bantha moans. Nice. 23. Oh. Can you hear? Can you hear it's the donkey? There sounds like there's a donkey in there. I know, I'm sure. And a little trivia part: if you rewatch this movie, George didn't have enough footage of the Tusken Raider going like this, or it wasn't long enough, so they made it go forward, and then they made it go backwards, and then we made it go forward again. So it made that's if you watch the clip, you'll notice that it goes like kind of like there's a motion that you could see. It's like forward, backward, forward, backward. After you know that, you can't unsee it. You always see it. Just like the stormtrooper hitting his head. It's like once you know it's there, you spot it. So see if you hear the donkey. Oh, well, there's the donkey right there. Of course. "24. Lightsaber ignition." It's so cool, that sound, and to know that I remember from the making of, they had just put the microphone close to a speaker, and the feedback is what was causing that. Just amazing, amazing. Oh, Vader's choke. Well, he didn't hear much. Force rumble is called that sound effect. Homestead tie whale transition. And the music goes da 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 da. There's no words. Okay. Oh, 27. We can guess this song. It doesn't sound anything like that, but. And now, Your Highness, you will tell us the location of your hidden base. This book is making me smile so much. I just love sound effects, and now it's giving me the urge to go watch the movie. This is really cool. And this is the first time I'm actually playing all the buttons. This book came out in 2010, and I had listened to bits and pieces, but I was always busy. I never had the time to really look at it and listen to all of the noises. So this is the first time we're doing that together. So that's kind of cool. Okay, 27, Torture Droid. 28, Luke's Land Speeder. That's definitely the sound when they enter Mos Eisley. Mos Eisley Cantina. Here's all the actors' costumes. Very nice. This was a woman, I believe. There's a picture I seen where she has her high heels on. Okay. 29, Chewbacca. Laugh it up, Fuzzball. Amazing. It's just amazing. 30.
Fast chip. You ever heard of the Millennium Falcon?
I thought it was going to go on for more. Okay. 31. Oh. What sound does he make again? I think it's a high screech. I could be wrong. Oh my god. I did not remember that sound. Okay, here's the cantina. It's nice to see this picture as a great reference. You see how the floor was made and all that. 32. What do they call it here? Alien Voices and voila. That's him. Doesn't it bring you back? It's like we're in the cantina. You know, at the Star Wars Disneyland park there, I know they didn't want to go with the original trilogy and stuff, but they should have done Mos Eisley as they originally planned. And imagine you go into the bar, you hear this soundtrack playing, and the cast dressed up as these aliens, the same aliens. Oh, missed opportunity there. That's the Rebel guy. Nice. 33. Special edition creatures. uh, 34. Don't remember the sound Hammerhead makes. I guess that would be it. Sounds like upside down or rewind voices or something. I can't make out what it says. It's impossible. 35. Mooftak 36. Oh, that's or something like that, if I recall. Oh, I love it. 37. Oh, the Bamba. He doesn't like you. I don't like you either. Oh, Greedo 38. Okay, this has to be puta tuta solo. Jaba wani chikoni spastika wani yachan.
Na tuta solo. Jaba wanim chikoh pa murishani chaitanyi wanyaruska. Askinyawi kuchuso.
Oh, he stopped. Very cool. Okay. I remember in Starlog magazine they had the dialogue written. I had memorized that for some reason. I had nothing to do that day. And all these years later, 40 years, 50, no, not 50, 40 some years, I still have puta tuta solo. Jabawa ninchikon. Okay, 39. After this book review, you're going to either think I'm really lost it or that I've too much of a big fan or something, or you'll love me even more. I don't know. Let's go on. Okay. 39. Han shot first. I'm sorry. Always Han first. Very nice. Next. 40. Oh. Garindin. Oh, that's it? A short little snippet. This way. 41. Millennium Falcon blast off. Yeah, that sounds about right. 42. Millennium Falcon pass by. I know there's real jets and real things mixed into that, but it's still so cool. 43. The Falcon goes into hyperspace. That's this little picture here. I remember the first time I saw that in 77, the people, I don't know if they did it now, but the people actually stood up and clapped. I remember that so fondly. The effect happened, and it blew everyone's mind, and everyone was like clapping. It was like crazy. That summer, 1977, if you were born and you saw Star Wars that year, it changed everything. Before that, the movies, best summer ever. I'm so lucky I witnessed that. 44. Oh, this thing stops too fast. 44 is the other jump to hyperspace. Moff Tarkin dialogue. Princess Leia.
You may fire when ready.
You may fire when we're ready. What do you guys think of seeing him in Rogue One in the CG? Sometimes there's some places it looked really good, some others, but Rogue One, it's one of my favorite of the Disney movies. Then 46. Death Star Super Blaster. Oh, that's this.
You may fire when ready.
Oh, we're back to him. Okay, 46.
Commence primary ignition.
This room, actually, I can't wait to do it. I did all these little decals at C3, but we never got to finish them. And the blueprints that is for this room, so it was never built at C3, but this is one of the rooms that you guys are going to be building in the coming weeks when we start getting, after the hallways are posted, we're going to be attacking those. It's going to be cool. Okay, 47. Death Star explosion. Oh. Doesn't sound very impressive without the visuals on that. Oh. I spoke too soon. 48. Chess. Okay, I know that. Oh my god, I'm almost making everything fall. I'm getting a cramp in my leg because I have to sit in a weird way in order to not have the tripod attacking me. Okay, 48. The chess. Oh my god! We've never heard it like that. Oh my lord. I remember the little squeaky thing, but you could definitely tell that they were having fun with the microphone, making little sound effects and stuff like that. I wonder if they got Frank Welker to do the voice. He did a lot of little cartoony things. Let's play that again, shall we? Sounds like a baby. Yahoo! 49. Chewy. Yeah, Chewy don't like losing. Oh, 50. C3PO. Let the Wookiee win.
I suggest a new strategy, R2. Let the Wookiee win.
I guess that one right too. Okay, 51. Oh, tracker ball. 52. Hokey religions.
Hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good pastor at your side, kid.
I've seen it way too many times. 53. Hyperspace again. Very nice. Oh, we're coming to the Death Star now. 54. Falcon alarm. Oh, that's the... That hurt my ears. 55. Death Star ambience. Oh my god. I hope it's what I think it is. When you hear all the chatter and you hear the stormtroopers kind of like if they were like in an echo huge chamber there. Oh, it's not what I was thinking. Can you hear the leather? It's like they use like a leather sound to make it, I guess, the stormtrooper costumes or something. Listen carefully. You can hear the leather. Very nice. Okay. This wire's in my way. 55. 56. Death Star doors. Oh, this is where he hits his head. Love it. 7. Death Star computer sounds. Oh my god, I never heard that. Did you ever notice that in the movie? I never noticed that. Doo 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 doo. Okay, that's a new one. Okay, 58, mouse droid. I'm not doing that justice either, but I love this. This is another scene where the people at the theater in 77, they were rolling in the aisles of laughter when the little mouse droid ran away. Oh, 59. Tractor. This is another scene that I have never built yet. That is going to be fun to jump into this. Sounds like another Forbidden Planet or 50s science fiction atmosphere, or like in Star Trek almost, when Kirk would go to the planet with Mr. Spock. I can't believe I called Mr. Spock Dr. Spock. What kind of Star Trek fan am I? As well as Star Wars. You can love the two, you know. Okay, 59, 60. When he plays with the little controller there. $61. Oh, Inoga. My God, it sounded like it was laughing. That is weird. You really don't hear that because of the sound of the music and the sound effects of the doors, which is probably this one. 63. Orchestrating laser gunfight. It almost, you can almost hear the pew pews, eh? Like they always joke about that. Pew pew pew. But I'll play it one more time. I think you can make out, it almost sounds like pew pew in your brain. Those. Nice. 64. Vader ignites lightsaber, hum and wave. This is this picture here. At last we meet again. Very cool. 65.
You can't win, Darth. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Iconic. 66. This is one of the next dioramas I'm building as well. Nice. Oh, 67. We're escaping. Okay, Millennium Falcon. Falcon Turbo Laser. It's so cool. Okay, this is, if it is what it is, TIE Fighter engine sounds. Okay, I'll play it, but I think if it's the... This is the favorite, my all-time favorite sound effects in all of the Star Wars movies. There you go. I don't know how they did that. It brings me back to my childhood. Amazing. 69. TIE lasers. Oh yeah. '70. Explosion. We did it! Attack on the Death Star. I have to do this diorama soon. This is like 70. There's numbers here, but they're not numbered there. 71. I guess that's when they're prepping. '72. Oh, 72 is on the other page. Oh, here's the number 71. Okay, that was when the guy was going like this with his sticks when the X-Wing was going up. 72, launching the X-Wings. '73. Attack position. This should be the motor. It's not the sound that I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be that zzz, the when the wings open, but it's still very recognizable. I love it. I can't say it enough. This is the coolest book I've ever had. I don't know what would happen once these batteries have lasted more than 12 years. I'd hate to see them melt the sound and never hear the sound again. 74. I checked also on Amazon, and it's still available today. I'll put the link in the description. I already said that, I think. Right? 74. Hmm. 75.
Through the magnetic field.
I love that.
We're passing through the magnetic field.
Why does that make me smile so much? The way that it's distorted and everything, it just brings me back to the film. Like I'm seeing the film just hearing this. It's insane. 76. Uh, 77. Oh. '78. X-wing laser fire. Fighter blown up. Sounds like thunder. Bet you that's what he used. X-wing trench dive. What's this? '81. Inside the cockpit of the TIE fighters. Stay in formation. Oh, that's cool. I have to play that again. Okay, I love that sound. Okay. That's a winner there. 82 turrets. It's not what I expected. I remember, I know it's cannons and it would be more a sound or something than the choo choo of the ships, but yeah, okay. 83. Stay on target. Just hit the surface. Try again. 84. Again, that sound. TIE Fighter. It's so iconic. 84. Oh, I have you now. Have you now? Did I say I have you now? 86. Targeting computer.
Use the Force, Luke.
Oh, come on. Really? I thought it was the targeting computer sound. Okay, well, use the Force, yes. 87. R2 gets hit. Again, how they came up with this to make it feel so emotional. It's nuts. 88. Han. Yeehaw!
You're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home.
Oh, well, he does say that too. Does it sound like him?
You're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home.
I guess that is Harrison's voice. 89 of Darth Vader leaving. Yeah, when he gets pushed away there. Loving it. 90. Oh, here we go. Just before the end of the film. Well, the short end. 91. Death Star. Yeah, the explosion sounds without the visuals sound a little weak. It could be the bass of the little tinny speaker as well, even though the sound it's picking up pretty good, but you're hearing what I'm hearing with the microphone quality, but it's the toy or this little speaker here that's the issue. But anyhow, 92. Great shot, kid.
Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million. Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
That almost sounds like a sound like.
Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
Okay. Oh, we're into Empire Strikes Back now. Okay. I was also, let's see, when this came out 3 years later, 80. So now I was 13, 14, 15, 16. I was 16 when this came out. And I remember going on the roof. I'm getting ahead of myself. The story I wanted to say was I went to the theater with my mother on opening weekend with my friend Natalie, and I said to my mother, we have to go early to get tickets. And she said, yeah, hold on. And we went to the theater, and where you paid the ticket, there was a lineup, and I was going, oh my God, we're going to be first in line. And then we paid for the ticket, and then the lady said, go take the elevator to the roof. And I said, what? The roof? And so because this theater did not have the room for a queue, they put the elevator, thank God it wasn't raining, but on the roof, and on the roof there was like 700 people ahead of us. And I started almost crying. Oh, I hit the camera, sorry about that. I was going like, oh no. And yeah, we ended up sitting, I don't remember if it was in the way back or in the way front. Usually the front seats are always the last seats when you used to go. This was way before you could get reserved seating. Okay, Empire Strikes Back. Are we ready? Tauntauns, bots. Let's see. All new ships, creatures. Cool photos. Ah, sounds. What a cool set this is, eh? Okay, here we go. 93. This is Probot launch. That's what it is. Okay. 94. Crash of the Probots. That's a cool sound. That's really neat, the way that they do that. Okay, Tauntaun. Sounds almost like a tortured animal. What do you say? Like, they don't mention mention Tauntaun sounds. Okay, one scream. It sounded more like a Tauntaun being eaten than a Wampa scream. 97. Treadmill droid. This reminds me of a sound from the first Star Wars. Oh, there is a treadmill droid in on the Luke's farm. That's where. Okay, that's where that sounds familiar. 98 is the hangar doors close. Oh, sad moment. The worst Chewie impression. I know. I apologize for that. 99. Oh, here's the real one. Here, I'll mimic. I don't think my face is emoting very well. I don't imitate the sounds or the facial expressions of very well Chewbacca. Okay, 100. This is 100. Han cuts open the Tauntaun. Oh, this should be nice and gross. Okay, it's not as slippery and disgusting as I thought it is. Seeing it in the movie when the belly opens is grosser than the sound effect. Okay, 101. Han Solo quip. I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
I think I've seen Empire too many times as well. Not as many times as Star Wars. Star Wars is still the movie that is more ingrained in my brain, but Empire as well. Okay, don't ask me to quote any of the prequels or the new trilogy. Sorry. Okay, 102. Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Great. Probe droid. Probe alarm. Makes me think of Adam Mouse or Hanna-Barbera for some reason. Okay, here's they shoot the probot. Oh, I recognize that one. 105. Yeah, that's the same. 106. Ion cannon. Simple. 107. At. Remember the first time you see this in the film, guys? Oh my god, it was the coolest thing. You can hear the press and added with chains and stuff. It's so cool. The layers. Oh, what a cool job this guy had, eh? Imagine inventing all these things before like it even existed, and now it's so iconic. You hear it, and very amazing. Hats off. No words. 108. Speeder flyby. Oh yeah. Oh, I have to do that again. I love it. Okay, 109. Tow cable. It's like that little bell, that the hotel bell at the beginning. $110. Very cool. 11. It's cool how every ship has different laser sounds that are so identifiable to that one specific, you know, ship, or in this case, the AT-ATs there, that iconic choo choo choo. $112. Okay, that if you, if you didn't hear all the other layers in the movie with, and it was just that, we probably would have not taken it as seriously. Okay, that was not my favorite sound effect. Okay, here. AT-AT crushes the snow speeder. That is cool. That sound with the leg. 114. Where are we? Oh, 114. At falls. $115. Meditation chamber. I don't recall the sound in my head before I hit the button. Recognize it. It doesn't stand out. Emperor. Hologram ambience. It is what it is. Oh, a Minoc. What did they do as sounds of the Minocs? Was it a high-pitched screech or something? Or was that just Leia screaming? What kind of animal was that? Sounds like a kid's voice at the start, doesn't it? Punch it.
Punch it.
Oh, it says punch it here, and then that's all he says.
Punch it.
Okay. Bosk. 19. Oh, here we are. 119. I was looking at this. I thought that was. I'm going. That's not Bosk. Okay. Oh, here comes the cat. I hear him coming down the stairs, of course, in the middle of my filming. Here's Dagobah. This is another diorama that needs to be done. Look at this cool behind the scenes photo. Hi, Nelly Poo. I'm busy now. 121. Oh, yeah. Monkeys. 122 Yoda.
Do or do not. There is no try.
There is no try. If you guys spoke French or knew how to speak French, you'd see that in French versus English, it almost is like Yoda, because what you usually say in English, you use the words in reverse, so that in French you would go like Yoda does when he says, "Go you will." That's how you would say it. I don't know, I'm rambling. I don't know why I mentioned that. I was trying to be witty and find an example in my head, but I should have written it down before, but then I would not be spontaneous. So I'll try to do a Facebook thing one day where I'll explain that more detail for those of you who want to know about English and French Yoda speak. Okay, where are we? 123. Blaster pulled from Vader's hand. Oh, this is here. Oh. Like a baseball mitt. 24. Ugnaughts. Sounds like monkeys and pigeons. Definitely a monkey. Very funny. What are you doing back there? What are you eating? Boba Fett. That's this part too. I get that. That's Boba Fett's phaser, but rifle. But I don't know why this part. Okay, I'm back from having brushed the cat and gave her some little treats there. So hopefully she'll be quiet for a few minutes. Where were we? We were Boba Fett over here. 126, I believe. Over there, 126. 125, 126. Oh, I never noticed that he had chaps. Is that not chaps? Is it chaps? Those things that on cowboy boots there. Those little metal things. Very cool. Cool little extra. 127. Slave 1. Oh yeah. Trying to rearrange my chair here. Am I still in frame? What was that face I just did? It's like, I have to check that I'm recording too. Let me see. Imagine I'm doing all this and it's not even recording. Okay, 128. There's the cat. If it's the sound effect you're hearing is the cat on her scratch post. It is not a cat scratching Darth Vader. Scratching Luke's eyes out. 128. We're so used to that sound now, because on top of it you have the lightsabers that have that sound. The first lightsabers, for you young people, the first lightsaber toys that came out in 77 were inflatable. You had to blow them up with like a balloon, and they were made of like a soft plastic kind of thing, and you couldn't pop them unless you really like burst them with a pin or something. But it wasn't like a balloon that you blow up for birthday cake, but it was a plastic tube. Trying to explain this. And you had it was basically in a flashlight with this little plastic thing, and you had colored discs that you could put in, and it would light up the tube. So there was no sound effects, or was there sound effects? But if so, it was not these sound effects that everyone is used to now in today's modern lightsabers. So, but at the time it was fun when we were 13 years old. Now it's a joke, but I'm sure I wonder how much they would be selling for these days. Frank, you talk too much. You can't hear the sound effects. Okay, thankfully that was the second time I played that one. Okay, 129. This is here. This is Luke speaks. No. What could it be? No. After he says, I'm your father, or I'll never turn to the dark side.
That's not true.
Oh.
That's impossible.
Of course, I should have thought of that.
That's not true. That's impossible.
Ask me a question.
That's not true. That's impossible.
I hope the question matched the answer. Okay, 130. We go over here. Hyperdrive failure. Choo 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 choo. That's a cool sound effect. 31. Lando.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Okay, that's Billy Lee. Billy Lee. Billy D. Billy Lee is his cousin. Oh, Return of the Jedi. Wow, it's weird seeing the art without any text. Which makes me think there's a book of Star Wars posters that I'm going to be doing at some point, which is really cool to see how they promoted it around the world. Some countries is very, very strange. I think Poland, if I remember correctly. E.T. Oh, that's the summer of 82. Oh, they're the Ewoks. I personally like the Ewoks. I know a lot of people hate the Ewoks. Some hate the Ewoks more than Jar Jar. I was going to say I didn't hate Jar Jar, but Episode 1 is my favorite prequel of the three. But why am I going? Let's stick with Return of the Jedi. Shall we? Or Revenge of the Jedi, if you knew the original title, which I know you already did. There's nothing... I'm not teaching you anything new over there. Cool matte paintings. This will be after we finish all the Death Star Celebration 3. Celebration 4, 2007 was Endor, and so this will be tackling later on by the end of the summer, likely. Aha. Emperor's Arrival. I hate that they redid this, changed it again. I wish that you could... Well, I do have the original trilogies on Blu-ray. I'd like to thank the person who sent them to me, but I forget his name. I'll try to see if I can't find them and put them in the credits, in the comments. But if not, you know who you are. Thank you so much. I watch them all the time. I prefer it than the original. I prefer the original movies than the special editions. Okay, rambling on again. 132. That's real language. That must be like Swahili or something, or it. You can tell it sounds like someone talking, not English. Very cool. Okay, let's see. 133. Door opens. Jabba's dialogue. Ho, 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 ho. That's another thing. People laughed and loved. The reactions of movies early on compared to today, people were so into it over there. It was like going to a special event. And I remember the reactions when Jabba first showed up. It's very, very cool. Okay. What does Java say? Boshuda. Very nice. 35. Jabba laugh. Do you guys remember the 7-Up commercials where they had the guy from the James Bond, Roger Moore, what was it, Live and Let Die? They had the guy who played the voodoo priest or whatever. He did a 7-Up commercial and he did this. I wonder if that's where they got inspired. Okay. 36. Interrogation droid.
Good. New acquisitions. You are a protocol droid, are you not?
I am C-3PO human
Yes or no will do.
Oh, well, yes.
How many languages do you speak?
I am fluent in over 6 million forms of communication and can readily
Splendid. We have been without an interpreter since our master got angry with our last protocol droid and disintegrated him.
Disintegrate. Very nice. And then this is I. They burn his feet. The poor droidica, not droidica. Droidica is episode 1. This is the gonk droid. Fade to the sail barge. 138. Dukja. That sounds familiar too, that word. Dukja. Someone else says that in Star Wars. I'm trying to remember who it was. But 139. A thermal detonator. Very nice. I had the master replicas of that, and I gave it away to my best friend's son as a birthday gift because I just had too many of stuff in my collection. There was no more room to put it. It's a nice gift. I hope he still has it. 140. Gamorrean guards. Sounds like a pig. 141. Salacious. I'm laughing. I'm making the camera shake from my laughter. Invasion of the Body Snatchers remake. This 78 or 9. I lost track how many times I've seen this. This is no caca. This you must rent or buy. I'd say buy it because you'll watch it more than once. And love it. 42. Oh, it says that the sound effect was used in Body Snatchers. He took it from Body Snatchers. I do recognize the sound now that they mention it. This part. 143, Rancor. I was going to say, it almost sounded like the chess animals, but till the end where he started screaming. 144. What? I remember that. Sounds like my friend had a bulldog. She would also do this sound all the time. The Sarlacc. Oh, is that, what is that? Luke's bounce. Okay, that's the bounce of the platform. I guess like a diving board. 46. Lightsaber deflect. That would be here when he's attacked. Sounds about right. 147. The Sarlacc sounds from the special edition, of course. I wasn't expecting that. It sounded like he was gonna puke or my cat with a hairball or something. Or maybe that's what it was when after he ate Boba Fett. Maybe that's the sound he was gagging on Boba Fett. Okay, so okay, TIE Fighter is the coolest sound of Star Wars, but this might be the funniest or one of the top 5 sounds in the book. It's okay, I have to do it one more time. I'm sorry, my 5-year-old self is coming out. Okay, 48. Boba Fett jetpack. Can you hear a mix of jet fighter and a firecracker or something? $149. Sail barge explosion. Again, without seeing it, it's not as impressive. You know, before CGI, they actually built this beautiful model and they actually had to blow it up. Imagine the poor person who, like, I'm sure it's more than one person, who spent all that time making the model and then just have it explode. 150. The hissing of the Emperor hissing. Okay, it's the shuttle that's hissing, not the... I was going like, is the Emperor's gonna come out hissing? Like a snake? I'm thinking like, what in the world? Thank God it wasn't that. Okay. Death of Yoda. Oh. Thunder. Sounds like last night. Okay, that's just like a thunder. Could have just copied it from any other thing. 50, that was 51, Yoda dying. Okay. 52. Speeder bike chase. Oh, this should be interesting. Another iconic sound. Are you ready? Do you hear it in your mind before I hit play? Yeah. That is Endor, and reminds me flashback of Celebration 4. My friend John Shields that I had met there, 2007 was the first year that I went to work at ILM. And I met John there. I had put out a feeler for people who wanted to help at the convention. And he was working at LucasArts at the time, and they had files on the video games and the actual files like this one, but that lasted loops of hours or whatever. And we were able to use the actual sound effects of Endor from ILM and LucasArts as background noise when the fans came to build, so they felt like they were actually in Endor. It was really cool. So that brought me back there. It's a great story. Well, for me. Maybe you found it boring, but it brings me very warm memories of my first times at ILM. That was an amazing year, 2007. It's like maybe one day I'll do a Q&A and talk to you about what it's like to work there. 153, where are we? Speeder bike startup. Oh, that's at the end you heard it pass. Zoom, zoom. And the first movie that I worked at ILM was Transformers, the first one. And the visual effects supervisor, Scott Farrar, he was telling me stories that he was at the filming and did the sequence. He worked on the speeder bike sequence. It was very cool stories to listen to him tell those stories. That's cool sound. Move closer! Very cool. 55 acceleration. It sounded like my gas from the other night. I'm sorry, I was so gassy. I don't know all those vegetables, or I don't know what it was that I ate. It's like, okay, let me see if I can't do a little humor here. Okay, you ready? Oh, sorry about that. What sound is that? 156. Biker Scout hitting the tree. That's the sound that he makes? It's like a balloon deflating or a soft fart or something. This is very odd. Odd and satisfying. 57. Speeder bike explosion. Well, see, that's louder. So that's probably why we never heard the Biker Scout fart, because that explosion was louder than the fart. This fart. Oh, Wicket. My little Ewok. That's not Wicket. That's this guy. What is his name again? T-Bot or something. See, I haven't watched Return of the Jedi as much as the other two. Star Wars the most, Empire after, and then Return of the Jedi. And some dialogue I remember, but not as much. But since I have all the toys, I remember memorizing the names of the characters from the card names. So this is Chief Chirpa, I believe. Does it even say? Just says Ewok talking, and then there's a picture of Wicket, but there's no Wicket in that talking. Ewok talking. C-3PO's fireside chat. Okay, this should be a long one. Let me just pull my sleeves up here. Okay, are we ready? Trying to see if I remember any of the dialogue. Oh, he speaks in Ewok, doesn't he?
Princess Leia was a wama atu. Us batata rondi Darth Vader. And Chenko Vaskimo kia tunti Death Star.
Oh, that's it. They're just leaving it at that. I was expecting the whole story. Han in carbonite. 160. Nien Num dialogue. This is Nien Num. A lot of people thought Nyub Nyub, my first sight and my alter ego of me inside Wicked's head, or hood, Nyub Nyub was this guy. But the thing is with Nyub Nyub, the story behind that was that always made me laugh the sound that Wicket made. But spelt, I never knew how to spell the sound that he was doing. He would go yep, 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 which turns out, now that I know, was yub yub, Y-U-B. So he goes yub yub, but in the movie when you listen to it, I was like, what is he saying? And to me, it sounded like nyub nyub, N-I-U-B. People thought it was pronounced Nayub Nayub, and some people thought I didn't know the name of this guy properly, and that's the reason that I screwed up the two, or anyway. So the legend of the creation of Nyub Nyub's universe is Nyub Nyub was the sound that Wicket made, yub yub, yub yub, which was actually yub yub. So I should have named my site Yub Yub Universe, but then maybe I would have gotten copyrighted or something. I don't know. So it turned out to be Nyub Nyub. But now we moved on. It's now Frank Diorio Diorama Workshop. Okay, moving on. 160. Press 161. I was getting a... So his dialogue. Let's see.
Terigi, tabrongoe, tepka, tabiotin, ongeto kwe pichun yuni, imuti pichu megamasin, kwaraboni, wiwe gamasini, akiologo gamasin, welomia ingen yomia inene rector goleni, kutorogo kunya papichoe, oso kwe kwe metromi yuni.
Sounds like there's Hindu or Indian in there somewhere. It sounds very
Terigi, tabrongoe, tepka, tabiotin, ongeto kwe pichun yuni.
It's almost a Temple
kwaraboni, wiwe gamasini, akiologo gamasin, welomia ingen yomia inene rector goleni, kutorogo kunya papichoe, oso kwe kwe metromi yuni.
Nice. Ewoks in battle. What's this? It almost sounds like they're at a party, or it's like a flock of geese or something. You could see like them marching down the street or something. Okay, 62. Ewok on the glider. What in the world? What kind of glider is that? A glider with a motor? Okay, usually it's the wind, has no sound, but I don't know about that one. That one was a little wonky. 63. Chewie, Tarzan yell. Oh, that was a little the beginning of the corniness. Yeah, this part I didn't like. I won't replay that. And I had to tell you the reaction, true reaction between me and my best friend that I've known since kindergarten, what we did to each other. Well, not to each other, but what we did while looking at each other. To each other sounds so much worse. What we did to each other, a gesture. Anyhow, TMI, Frank. Okay, 164. Oh, this will be a cool sound. ATST lasers. That was it, just walking, no laser. Look how big the model was. That's amazing. I wish I could build stuff like that. Well, that's kind of stupid, isn't it? I do build dioramas, so it's not that I don't build fun, cool stuff, but had I worked before computers, I would have loved to have a job like that, is what I was trying to say. Okay, 65. The logs falling. I heard the Ewoks more than the logs, but okay. Aha, the Emperor's threat.
Now, young Skywalker, you will die.
You will die. I loved how the Emperor talked in the original and stuff. It's like, oh yes, I'm afraid. 167. Lightning bolts. It was exciting. I thought it would be more. 68. Darth Vader, Death of the Emperor. Goes on and on and on and on. That sounded like it was the movie. It would have been funnier if it was just the scream alone. Like, ah! Okay. 169. Ewok Celebration. Okay, I've seen this too many times, more than I thought. Yum, 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 yum. 70. Oh, that's the end. Phantom Menace. Oh, they go into prequel. Interesting. Okay, I thought it was only the original trilogy. You know, I didn't hate the movie. I remember it being a disappointing when we first saw it because you didn't really know what to expect. But as I think I've seen it that summer. I went to see it, or was it summer or Christmas? I don't even remember when it came out. But I had gone at least a dozen times to go see it because we were so in wanting to watch Star Wars. And then did you guys go to that Toys R Us Crazy Midnight thing there, the first one? I came out, I don't know, with $500 worth of everything almost in my Toys R Us basket there. It was crazy. Jurassic Park. Okay, we're in the digital age now. Star Wars Special Edition. So it's okay, but I still prefer the originals. Okay, Star Wars Destroyer. Oh, what is this? Oh, these are some of the sounds from the special editions. Okay, Star Wars Destroyer 1997. Okay, I don't know if there's a difference or not. I assume there was, but I don't recall. 71. Jabba Squishy Movement. Okay. Moving on. X-Wing foils. Okay, this is the sound that I thought we would have seen in episode 4 part there. That's it. Okay. I was not impressed by that. I was expecting it to be much better. Oh, look, our friend Jar Jar. Okay. Mixed notes. the sounds. Phantom Menace. What will the first ones be? Jar Jar? Oh. Okay. I said I liked Phantom Menace the most. Now I'm starting to see all these things that I really did not like from Phantom Menace. Roger, all these. Oh my god. Okay, let's bear with me. Okay, that was cool because it's laser fire. But here, 174, Roger. Oh god.
Roger.
Ugh.
Roger.
It was so kiddie. It's like to. Okay, 173. All these Rogers. Oh my lord. Droidica. Send in the Droidica. Cool diorama set. I want to build that. There's some really cool set pieces to build. Yeah. And they came out with many figures that you can actually populate the dioramas, so that's what's good about the prequels. 176, the lasers. I remember that being very distinct. That's cool. That's a cool sound. I like that sound. 177. Queen on the screen. That's it. Okay. 178. Stops. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Boss Nass head shake. Did I do right, you think? Let's see. Not quite, but close. You know, I have to make fun of myself from time to time. Don't take yourself so seriously in life. That's what makes life fun. Saying that makes me think I should pause now and allow you to do Boss Nass. Go ahead. I'll wait. Come on, do it. Do it. Very good. I know some of you didn't do it, but those who did, thumbs up. Okay, 180. What is this? The Santo Aqua Monster. There's always bigger fish. That almost sounds like Jabba, doesn't it? Okay. 181. Okay, you hear that. 182. Watto's bell. Oh my god, that hurt! What the hell? And I do it 2 times. Nice. That hurt. Oh my god. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, 183. No wonder Anakin wanted to leave Watto's place after having to hear that all the time. Every time a patron came to buy something. And no, I am not playing it again. Okay, 183. Sith hologram.
I want that treaty signed.
My lord, it's impossible to locate the ship. It's out of our range.
Not full of Sith. This is my apprentice, Darth Maul.
Yeah. Maul was really cool and underused. Thank God he came back in the animated things with some cool storylines. But yeah, very nice. I was shocked that, well, I guess they did that with Darth Vader and all the other people, but that it wasn't Ray Park's voice. It was another actor because the Ray Park's voice was, I don't want to say too high pitched or whatever. It didn't seem menacing enough or whatever from what I read and been told. 84, Darth Maul dialogue.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
See, the only reason I remember that is because of Comtech chips that came with Episode 1 figures. I had fun playing with those sound effects as well. And the new Force, whatever they call, Force file? Force effects, or the sounds that came with the modern figures of a couple years ago. That was terrible because you had to put the figures with a sensor on your wrist there with that thing, and that was just terrible compared to at least the Force Link allowed you to easily hear the sound, even though the speaker was so bad quality. It was like, yes, we will have revenge at last. It was like you couldn't understand anything. It was even, thank God this speaker is better than the other one, but anyway, I'm rambling again. 184, 5. We're at 5. Darth Maul presses buttons. I thought that was the sound of his probe thing, but... Droid pass by. Okay. Let's pretend it's in the room. See? Much better. Okay. 187. Tatooine crowds. Okay, this is the crowd from... What? From the pod race. What did he say? Hold on. Zachariah. Okay, ambient sounds. It's cool. 188. Oh, that was all this. Pod race. 188. Pod race engines.
Stop your engines!
You guys remember the first time you saw the pod race? That's pretty cool. I didn't like the two-headed announcer though. That was there. Cringe, cringe, cringe. 189. Anakin stood up. Okay. 190. Oh, what is this called? Jabba Flick. The Nuna Scream. Okay, I know he flicks the little bug there. My God, the poor little creature. It's like, do you hear him screaming? For a little bug, I thought it would be like, or something. Okay, 191. Pod race crash, death of Tinto. Oh, I remember that part. Yeah. Actually, I feel like watching the pod race now. 192. See, the pit droids didn't bother me as much. I like the little sounds they made compared to the Roger Roger. Maybe if the pit droids talked human, I wouldn't enjoy them as much. 193. Pod race flyby. Oh, yes. That's really cool. That was a... You know, when you think of it, there was no music for the first 2 rounds, and it was just the sound effects alone, and that made it exciting and all that. And then when the music kicked in, then it really brought it to another level. But very nice. I like that effect. 194. Snipers, Tusken Raider.
Looks like a few Tusken Raiders are camped out on the Doom turn.
I could have done without the announcer guy, but do any of you guys like the announcer? Leave a comment in the comments if you do, because I don't think there'll be too many comments of you guys about the announcer. Okay, 195. What is this? Anakin moving up.
Look, here he comes.
It looks like Skywalker's moving up the field.
He has to complete 2 more circles.
That was long. That was almost like the movie soundtrack instead of a soundtrack. Here it says moving up. And we're moving on up, moving on up. You're really old if you know what is from. And a great show. You need to search that out. Sebulba throwing a wrench. There's a comedian. What was that? Was it not Bobcat Goldthwait? Or there's Sam? No, was it Bobcat? I think it was Bobcat. I get it mixed with. I was thinking of Sam Kennison. I think his name. I forget. I think it was Bobcat that made a sort of a laugh like that, like the. I'll point it out. Okay. That's got to hurt. 97. He goes up in the air.
It's Skywalker! Amazing! A quick control thrust, and he's back on course.
I don't know why they put the voice of the announcer in there instead of just the pod itself, which would have been cooler. Where 198 pod at the end. Okay. Qui-Gon's lesson. Now, what was his lesson? I'm trying to think. Do or do not? No, that's another person's lesson. A little green guy. What does Qui-Gon teach Anakin?
Always remember, your focus determines your reality.
Really? That's the sound effect?
Always remember, your focus determines your reality.
Obviously, I do not remember. So I need to focus some more or something, because I have no clue where that came from. Okay. Kadu, grunt, and snort. Oh, is this when the thing farts and then Captain Tarples goes like that? Is that what that is? Okay, my battery died while Captain Tarples was farting. So I think that's where I left off. Let me check the sound. 200, which is this exactly. So 200, Kadu, grunt, and snort. Okay, now I was saying I thought that was when the Kadu makes that sound and then Tarple goes, "P-U." This could be it. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. 201, Shield Trade Federation. If so, if it was the fart, it didn't sound like one. What the world was that? Okay, those are the shields. 202, Darth Maul, excuse me, the disrespect of Mr. Vader. Darth Maul lightsaber ignition, double lightsaber, which was kind of cool. I think it would have been cooler if they hadn't shown it in the theater, in the trailer, because then you would have got two lightsabers in the same blade, or two blades. Oh, that's when he spins it, I guess. 203, generator force field. 203, oh, this here. Okay. Yeah, I remember that sound effect. Oh! I just noticed. It's a good thing I have a cute puppy mouse pad. I just noticed looking at the screen that the camera, when I put the battery in it, it lost the zoom. Let me fix that as we speak. Let me see if I can. Where is it? Zoom. Oh, that's too much. Okay, sorry for that little technical difficulty when I switched the camera, or when I switched the battery. The zoom that I had for the book was not zoomed in, and I just noticed it after I filmed and stuff like that. And then I noticed that the focus wasn't in focus, so since we're doing sounds, maybe it's not as bad. If I see in editing that it's really bad, I'll refilm, but then you won't get my first reaction, so that's not good. So maybe we'll just pretend it's in focus for the out of focus parts, and let's just move on, shall we? Okay, this video is already very long because I didn't know there had as many things, but no. See, it doesn't help. It becomes longer when I rant on like this. So, okay, 202, we did the blade, we did this part. 204, there's where we are. 204 was the droid starfighter flyby. I knew at some point it had to fly by. Yeah, that's like not as exciting as the original trilogy sounds, is it? Okay, 205, Naboo startup. Naboo fighter, that's over here. It's a ship, it's nice, but yeah. This is a cool diorama to make, though. I have to remake this. I had done a small portion of it for Celebration. Oh, now we're on Attack of the Clones. Okay. God, they're going to go through the whole 3 trilogy. Maybe it's going to end with Vader going, "No!" At that point, it would be a real reason to end the video quickly. So, okay. Clones. It looks like he's vacuuming R2 or something. See, episode 1 I liked. It was cool. Though they should have started episode 1 when Anakin was Luke's age. and then they could have had what happened in episode 3 happen in episode 2, where he would become Vader at the end, and then the whole episode 3 would have been all Darth Vader, which is how I think it should have gone. Because when you look at the Rogue One ending, I'm sorry I hit the microphone there. When you look at the Rogue One ending and you see the excitement, just that 5 minutes with Vader, imagine if you had had a full 2-hour movie with that. Another missed opportunity, but it is what it is. Oh my god. Now the sound seems too loud. Why can't I flip this page? I have to lower the sound or put this back. Okay, maybe now it's better. I didn't anticipate the battery dying like that, but I guess the video lasted longer than I thought it would. Why am I using the mouse when the buttons are here? Okay, 206. Royal Starship. That's a cool sound. It's kind of a mixture of helicopter and jet or something, or that was neat. Zam Wesel sniper rifle. Zam Wesel. Okay. She did get an action figure made. And you could, spoiler, take her face off, which was nice. 208. Oh yeah, I remember that now. Oh, that's the sound of her airspeeder. Zam Wesel's airspeeder. Okay, that makes sense. I thought it was part of the soundtrack. I never thought it was the actual sound of the ship flying by. Okay, interesting. Let me see now. 208? Okay, that's this part when she flew by. And then, how young Ewan McGregor was there. Asteroid Chase. 209. Slave 1. Ship Flyby. Okay, neat. What I'm hoping to hear, and I just read it here, 213, the seismic explosion. Bang! That was really cool. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. 210. Heat-seeking missile. Not as exciting as the bang. 211. Laser. That almost sounds like Han's pistol. Or Stormtrooper. I think it's Han's blaster, sounds more like. 212. Space explosion. That's this part. 212. This photo. Don't recall that. Okay, 213. Here it is. Seismic charge. Are we ready? I hope it's the sound we like. Okay, we ready? What a letdown. I was expecting it more exciting. Yeah, you really need to have the movie version of that to work. 214.
The Techno-Union Army is at your disposal, Count.
215. Geonosians. Okay, very more lightsabers than Geonosians. I was expecting Geonosian sounds. Poggle the Lesser Speech. What the hell? Makes me think of the movie Signs when they hear the walkie-talkies. Signs, another good movie if you haven't seen it yet. M. Night's one of his best. Okay, 217. Reek Bellow. I thought it said pillow. It's saying bellow. Okay. Oh, that's the monster here. Okay, the reek. Duh. I thought reek was like smell. Okay, Frank, this video is starting to get to you. I'm starting to, it's almost like 8:30 and I haven't eaten dinner yet. And I think it's making me, half my brain is wanting to eat. Move on, Frank, move on. Okay, that was the reek. $2.18. Okay, the shriek of the spider crab there. Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, here's the Nitsu. Okay. Yeah, she don't sound too happy. 220. Republic gunship. That's cool. It's a nice sound. 221. Clone Trooper blasters. Similar to Stormtroopers, obviously. 222. Oh, lasers. Count Dooku. A bit more than Emperor. Lightsaber battle. Okay, well, this will be just the same. Wong, 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 wong. Lightsabers, it is what it is, still very cool. Revenge of the Sith. This is an ugly Photoshop job here. This is not a nice poster. Okay. Skywalker Sound. See, this is a better poster, at least it's painting. Wally. How he mimicked the sounds. Oh, the Willem scream, of course. That's the most famous scream. Do they have it? 224. No, they don't. Oh. They should have put that. I guess they would have had to. 224, yeah. The Willem scream is that famous guy there that screams or whatever. I can't imitate him, but he's in every single movie. Every time there's someone falls in one of the Lucasfilm movies, or I'm hitting the camera, or any movie that you've seen, they use that one scream as a joke that it's the same guy or the same scream that you hear throughout all of the movies. Amazing. I would have loved to have it here, but Google it. Willem scream. Wilhelm. 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 Okay. This would be a cool diorama to make at some point. Okay, Jedi's TIE Fighter flyby. 224. You know, I only watched this movie, I think maybe 2 times or 3 times in my life. It was that exciting for me. I know I'll get lots of hate comments for saying that. I was a 77 Star Wars kid. Don't blame me for not liking these movies as much. They're still okay, but not as much. 225. Buzz Droid. Oh. Oh! Listen to that second part. If you've seen the Ewok Adventure, not the first one, that's the Caravan of Courage, I think, but the second one, Battle... Oh, what was it called? Not Battle for Endor, maybe? The second one with the witch and the Teak, the little speedy monster there. Not monster, he's a cute little furry thing, but the Ewok, Wicket's friend there. That's how he speaks. Here. At least that's what I remember. Okay, 26.
You fool! I've been trained in your Jedi arts by Count Dooku. You fool! I've been trained in your Jedi arts by Count Dooku.
Why does his voice sound familiar? Unless it's because I'm thinking of the movie, but it sounds like almost recognizable, the actor. Maybe it'll might come to me later. 27. Magna Guard staff sounds. That's cool. Brought to you by Philishave. 27. That was that. 28. Oh, crash. That was a crash. The art of Foley. Oh, that's a cool job. If you don't know what Foley is, it's when you make all of the sound effects that are sort of like natural sounds, like stepping on sand or water dripping or different things like that. And you're people in a room and they have all these little gadgets and stuff, and they make the sound while watching the screen and to match it and different things like that. And that's a job I would have loved to do. If I hadn't worked in visual effects, I would have loved model work. Yes, cool, but this would have been amazing. So much fun. Okay, where are we? Vader Footsteps, 229. See, they would be walking here with the microphone close by, and then... Well, that would be here. 230. Oh no, more battle droids. Battle droids falling apart. I thought I'd get more satisfaction of hearing a battle droid being destroyed, but I didn't hear any like sounds. Okay, Jar Jar's tongue. Oh my god, did they have to put that? Here Jabba eating his little frog thing there. Okay. Battle droid army. You know, I remember nothing of this. I remember the battle droid fight from episode 1 with the Gungans, but what is this from? I don't remember this scene at all. I'll have to rewatch this film because I don't remember it. It's really odd. I remember the arena. That I remember that scene. 235. Okay, Grievous coughing again.
What's the situation, Captain?
I was going to say it sounds like me now when I wake up in the morning. Oh, it's not easy getting old, I'm telling you. The things you have to look forward to. After you turn 40, it's all downhill. Then 50, the hill starts going from here to like this. What is this? Ice cube trays. Okay. 236, the Wookiee yell. Oh. $37, the Boga roar. Oh my god, I just had a flashback. I remember how annoying that was in the movie. The whole time that thing would be riding with Obi-Wan, that's all you would hear. It was like, stop the madness. Oh, and the, it was like, oh my lord. 237. Oh, 238. Sorry. Oh, yes. Yes, the lightsabers spinning. And then him getting away in his little... whatever, I don't know what that thing is called. The wheel bike, it says. Yeah, not impressed with that one. The sounds aren't as exciting to me as the first two movies, Star Wars and Empire. The book could have stopped there, but... oh, wait, I did that one. 240. Utapau. Battle sounds. Jeez, I never thought it would stop. 241. The death of... oh, Kiadimundi. Oh dear, all of our friends died, yes. All they're doing is playing the soundtrack now. They're not even going into specific sounds that were created or the sound files or whatnot. I'm going to move this a little bit closer. One good thing, 242, where is that? Is this the ship? No, they're done. A little cool story. When I was working on 300, one of our supervisors was... or one of the people who had come to work from ILM, Nina Fallon, we became good friends, and she is the person who is on the speeder bike when the Jedi gets killed during Order 66. The original actress who had filmed her role, I forget her name, the character's name, but when they filmed her in the Jedi Council, she wasn't available anymore, and George wanted to show a specific scene of her getting shot and killed off the speeder bike. And so they asked her, since she kind of looked like her, they asked her to step in and film that. So I remember I took the toy card, I took a picture of her. I didn't tell her why I was taking a face photo of her. And then I photoshopped her face on the toy because she was the real actress, not the actress that was on the toy box. So that was a cool little present that one of a kind that I gave to her as a thank you for being my friend and for having been in the movie. And you know, who can say that they have a real Jedi as a friend? It was like the number of times that we hang out together and played Rock Band and stuff like that. Those are great souvenirs. Now she's moved back to London in England, so we don't see each other as much. Time to time, Facebook chat and stuff like that. But yeah, those were good memories. Okay, moving on. 242. I did that. Oh, this no. 242 is the Padme Star Cruiser. Oh, I don't like the design of this ship either. Uh-oh, we're coming close to... Need I say more? Okay, 243, Volcano Sounds. Sounds like my stomach gurgling. Okay, that wasn't very exciting. Okay, Vader's mask on and breathing. Okay, let's look at the photos while we listen. That's where they should have ended it. That was cool. Oh, look. They skipped the nose. There's no screaming of nose. Okay. What's this? The last sound. Old yell. The old Obi-Wan howl. The raw yells. And then the new Obi-Wan howl. Okay, I'll tell you the new one I don't like already. Okay, here's the old... original 1977 sound that Ben Kenobi makes when he tries to scare the Tusken Raiders. Well, when he meets Luke. Okay. Perfectly cool. I love that. Let's listen to it one more time. Okay. And this is the raw yell. Oh my god. This is the first time I heard this. Okay, let's recreate some of the effects, shall we? That was satisfying. I'll be curious to see what it looks like in the playback as I was looking at the camera and not the screen, so I don't know how foolish I looked during all of that. Okay, and then the new scream. Yeah. Okay, let's listen to the new one again and I'll play the original. Okay, comment, isn't that much better? Like, come on. They didn't need to change that. There's some things in the you know, in the movies, the TV shows, or whatever that they redo, that there's no reason to redo it. Oh, Clone Wars now. Okay, we're going into much further in depth than I imagined. I like Clone Wars. I'm not a huge fan. I like Rebels better. I don't like the design style of the characters. He made me think of Matt Damon, and they look like they were made of paper mache. I know that it's a cartoon, and I'm putting too much thought into it, or whatever. They had really good story arcs. I'll tell you, the writing and stuff was really good, but I just wish that instead of like this, if it had been like the quality of like cutscenes from video games with like very realistic characters, I would have enjoyed it more. But it would cost more, and it wouldn't have been a kid thing really, and whatnot. And technology, I guess, was too expensive at the time to make it look real like that. But one day it would be cool to see a show, you know, with not Bad Batch again, this kind of terrible. I won't even get into Bad Batch. I don't like that show. Okay, 248. Okay, that is the scream of the Octoporia, supposedly. Don't recall. Twilight Flyby. That would be this. Okay. Isn't it how bad? I don't even know what Twilight is, apart from a movie with shiny vampires, which I've never seen any of the 3 movies of those trilogies, or is there 3 of them? I forget. I don't know. That is, I'm too old for those movies anyway. That I am not the target audience for Twilight. Or this, actually. Well, that's not really necessary to say, because this is not really, like, there's adults that like this. I know that I'm in the minority saying that I'm not a huge fan of Clone Wars and stuff like that, but it's more the design aesthetics that bug me. Maybe it's childish or stupid to reasoning to say that I don't enjoy it because of that, but I had trouble getting past in my head. 250, 251. My God, I can't even spell and talk. Malevolence's secret ion weapon. Malevolence. Okay. Magna Guard Speak. That's cool. I like that. Okay. 253. Gore Roar. Has a bit of trash compactor in it. 254. Gundark Screech. My face is blocking the Gundar. This was him, 254. Over here. Okay. I'm still not impressed. 255. It's cool. It's like the little sound is different. 56. Droid Super Tank. Okay. That's a really nice painting. See, if it looked like this, the show, I'd give it a 20 on. But, yeah, instead we have papier-mâché Matt Damon. But, oh, it's the end. Future sounds. Sound department. Credit. And then index. Bibliography. Index. Image credits. And there, the end. Amazing. Ooh. Well, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. That was the first time I actually listened to every single sound, one from the beginning to the end. I listened to little sounds, my favorite sounds, TIE Fighter and different things like that, when I got the book, but I never really took the time to really sit down and play all of the sounds until now. So that was kind of cool. It took a long time, so I hope that you managed to stay with me for all of this. And I have to say that even after all these years since buying it in 2010, it's like I have no regrets on buying this book. It has sounds, which is one of my all-time things that I find the coolest. And, you know, the other ones are lights, but you can't have lights in a book. But so that was really neat. And so for that, I think that it was a good purchase. It's still available on Amazon. So I'll put the link in the description if you guys want to click on it, and I'll get a small percentage of the profits from that. That'll help me to buy more materials to make more dioramas for future videos and stuff like that. So that would be appreciated. And speaking of appreciation, I want to thank everyone who subscribed so far, and to new subscribers who will subscribe after watching this video because you think it's so cool, right? So thank you for all the people who subscribe and who encourage me to keep making more videos for the channel and more diorama tutorials for you guys. This is a book review, but we do tutorials mostly, or I do them, as you know. So thank you for subscribing, and ring the bell if you want notifications with the new equipment that I just received, new camera, new PC and all that. I'm back in the game. We're going to have more frequent videos from now on moving forwards, and I'm starting to refilm the making ofs of the dioramas that I'm building and everything like that. So that's going to be coming in the next video likely. And so yeah, thank you again. Subscribe, share with your friends the links to the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram, the YouTube, the website, everything to help share the love of making dioramas. And thank you, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon. Frank Diorio, dioramaworkshop.com. See you soon. Ciao for now. Thanks for watching dioramaworkshop.com. If you want more interactivity, you can follow us on these multimedia platforms. If you have a question about past or future Star Wars Celebration workshops, send me an email at dioramaworkshop.com@gmail.com. If you have a Facebook account, join the official Star Wars Celebration Diorama Builders fan club today. If you like the video, please subscribe, share, and tell your friends to come check us out. If you want to see even more Star Wars Celebration crew coverage, click on the link to warp to dioramaworkshop.com, the official Star Wars Celebration Diorama Builders website.